Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today Matt Builds. This is just an update of what I'm going to be doing. I've written out a list of what builds I'm going to do, but before I show you that, what I've done so far, I mean here with these the parts of the Enterprise and the along here, and a few bits up there we had to put the photo etch parts on the safety rails. Now my Titanic is coming along really well. I've got to glue down them parts on the bridge deck, boat deck, sorry, because no matter how many times I've tried to get that secured, I keep taking it off. It's just not having it, so I'll be gluing it down at the stern end on the boat deck. I've sanded the deck support that goes at the back. That's been sanded down and it's just not made any difference for some reason. Peters is coming along really well. Did the crane yesterday, as you know. It's over there underneath the boat deck. But what I'll be doing, I've got a couple of models out that Peter gave me. Which are these two. Them two. I'll be making a start on them soon. Very soon. So the list of done. Next Monday I'll be doing the Mercedes truck. Tuesday the Tiger Tank and Peter's Titanic. Wednesday the Enterprise and Peter's Titanic. Thursday Peter's Titanic. Friday the T-70M Soviet tank. Saturday my Titanic. And Sunday the Su-76 tank. Eventually I'll be doing that one up there, the tractor and field gun. So what I'll do, once that Tiger tank's finished, that can replace it, then I can get everything sprayed and ready for it to be put together. What else is there? And I've got other models in the bag that Peter gave me, but I picked out the ones I'm going to do first. I've still got to paint that up there. That still needs to be painted. And oh yes, and the other Warhammer tanks, I've literally forgot all about them, to be honest. Probably like the following Monday I'll be doing one of them, get that finished. And I need to see which one. So there's two over there that needs to be completed. So like the following Tuesday, after next Tuesday, I'll be doing one of them as well as Peter's Titanic. But there's going to be no build next Wednesday because with it being my sister's funeral, there'll be no build that day. So something though, everything the builds in here are coming together really nicely, which needs to be done. And I've still got Peter's next batch here that came the other week, and I've still got another pack in there unopened in his box. But everything's coming along. I need to still sort out over there on the floor. Bit of a mess still, but I need to get rid of all that rubbish. Well, it's mainly birdseed and peanuts for them. Once they've gone, that's it, I'm not buying no more. I'm still hoping that Hachette will bring out the Graf Zeppelin. That is one build I'd love to do, and I'm hoping it's 1/200 scale, so I could build it, because what I've seen on the advert that was in Germany, it looks absolutely amazing. Flashing lights, the anchor chain goes up and down. Whether it's like the Titanic one, I don't know, I haven't got a clue. But I'm not too keen on that motor that came with the Titanic. That should have been really electric instead of pulling the chain, and because it can easily snap, so I won't be using mine. And I've told Peter about it as well, and he said he won't be using that. I think that's a cheap way of doing it like that, really. Pulling it, and the chain is that thin, it'll snap. And the string, I mean my string already snapped, and it's not even been used. So that's a bit of a downer. What else? There is something else and I can't think what it was. It'll come to me. Oh yeah. The Enterprise, let's get it down without breaking anything off like I normally do. I still need to know the colour for this to paint and the stern. So what I'm going to have to do, I'm going to have to look online. I mean the decks are not glued down, I just left them on as they are until it's time for it to be glued. Well, that's, at least I've made a start on it, a slow start, but it's a start. Because it's going to be a lot of painting and a lot of work, especially with the photo etch parts, because this is the colour guide here, but it doesn't show you the bow and the stern, the colour on that. So I might have to look on Google. The planes is like a light blue. I've got quite a few planes for that and a lot of decals, but I need to study the flight deck, what's it I got with it. I should have gone for a lighter colour really, but you don't think of these things. But they'll be going on eventually, and plus I might have to use some white paint to go down the deck like that, like road lines. So that's going to be interesting to do. But that'll look good when it's finished. And where I'm going to put it is up there, where it is now. I'm going to build a stand for it, or if I can get a stand for it, I'll get one. Put it on top and glue the nameplate on, and paint it. Well, spray it black and then paint over it in gold leaf, like the Missouri. And that took some doing. Luckily I had a steady hand that day, because normally my hand shakes when I'm painting, and I don't fancy having it shaking because it could ruin it. I mean, there's been some nice builds coming out, but nothing has caught my eye yet. I'm not really into cars. I mean, I like building as small models, like the Porsche, no, the Lotus I did, but preferred like the trucks, ships. I mean, it used to be years ago planes. When I was younger, I had model planes on my ceiling, squadrons. I had that many, I ran out of room. Must have had about over 100 on the ceiling. Luckily I had a big bedroom. Excuse me. But yeah, so I just made this list out, what I'm going to do, like I did the last time I did the videos on the other models. Just made out a list what day I was going to do what, and I know I've got 1, 2, 3 of Peter's Titanic, which I don't mind. as long as I break it up, but do the Enterprise on the Wednesday, the following Wednesday now, and Peter's Titanic the following Wednesday. Thursday it'll be Peter's Titanic. I might put another build on after that. I don't know what. I could put one of the Warhammer tanks to finish it off. I'll have to see which one, because I need to get them done now, especially the that one over there, one where the one with the hole in at the side, the one behind it, that needs to be done, and also the one in front of it that needs the decals put on it. I've just not had the chance to put any decals on because I've been doing other things, as you know, like doing Peter's model, my Titanic, and just starting on the Enterprise. But I'm loving every minute of it, literally loving every minute of it. I can't fault it. Even though I did struggle with the decks, putting them together, that is a very tricky. You've got to get it absolutely right, or the decks won't sit flush, like mine is at the minute. But that problem will be remedied when I glue that down, because it'll never be coming apart again, I hope. Because it's a shame though, really, because if any of the LED strips go, we could always like ask Hachette if we could send spares, but they don't. So I think that's about it. But I've not put the propellers on the ship yet, because they'll be getting glued on. I'll leave them to the very end, along with the lifeboats, because like we've got the rigging to put on from the funnels to the deck, and then all the rigging on it as well, which is going to be the easiest of all, because I love doing the rigging. Because like I used to build a load of sailing ships, and the rigging was that simple. I had to go out and buy another one, another sailing ship. I had quite a lot back then, and sadly they've all gone now, including the part where Victory that I built years ago when it first came out. All the wood started splitting and just started falling apart, so I ended up getting rid of it. But it couldn't be repaired, it was just too far gone. And I think it could have been the paint that might have done that, I don't know. What's a shame, really. I really loved that ship, but at least I got to see it in Portsmouth. That's the main thing. Right guys, I'm gonna get going. So tomorrow, what day is it tomorrow? Friday. Friday. Because I'm starting these ones that are on the list next week. Oh, tomorrow I'll do Peter's Titanic, because there's another crane to be done. Get that one out of the way, and I might probably do another model. I don't know which one yet, I've not decided, but something will come to my mind and I'll end up doing it. And Sunday, I don't know, I've no idea. I'll probably have a tidy up in here on Sunday. It needs tidying up again. It's not really a mess, it's just needs sweeping up. The floor needs sweeping up. Yeah, the floor needs sweeping up. It's a bit of a mess down there on the floor. And also I'm thinking of having another webcam put in here, because I really need one in here, because with that one there my big Swede gets in the way and you can hardly see me builds. So I use this one for introduction and I use that one for my builds. So I'm going to have two build cameras. I mean, I wish I had a program on this computer so I can connect a camcorder, but I'm not that brainy, I'm not that technical, I don't even know what to do. But I'll have another webcam in here tomorrow, because I've got it upstairs ready. And I've got the extension lead male to female. So 10 foot a cable, so that'll do nicely, and get that done, and then I can have that where, but I need a small tripod, to be honest with you. I'll have to get one. Oh, I've got one. I've got a spare, because in a way I don't like my head being in the way, and I know yous don't, because it's always in the road, and it does get on my nerves that my head being in the way, especially when I've watched it back and I thought, Christ Dave, what are you doing putting your big Swede in the road? No one can see you build. So I'm going to sort that out as well. I think that's about it, to be honest. So I'll get going, guys, because tomorrow it's going to be a busy day. Got lots to do before I do my model. Well, before I do Peter's build, a hell of a lot to do. If it's not raining, I'm going to cut the grass. Get that done. Because it badly needs doing, and the front garden needs doing. Needs weeding. So, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell for future videos. So until tomorrow, guys, you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.